let me see. Let me see which account this is. Let me see which account this is. Count. Which account this is. Which account this is. Which account this is. Which account this is. What account is this? Right. Hello. What account is live? I don't even know anymore. Let me see if I can look it up on my... Yeah, let's look it up. Oh yeah, I'm live now, baby. Ha ha ha. It'd be a shame if I ended it so abruptly, wouldn't it? I'm thinking about it. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Oh. We just started. Let it pick up. It's gonna pick up to like 7 people until I whip out the the usual. You know, I know it gets people rolling in here, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Because yeah, no, I want to make this hardwood floor. What is going on here? It's not gonna get the texture I'm looking for. What is that color right there? No, that's terrible color. Terrible. Delete! Nope, get that out of here, sir. We're gonna find something else. All materials. That is not all materials. Get out of here, sir. Let's try something different. Let's go scrolling down, looking for something cool. What is this? Well, I can guarantee I'm not gonna find it here, that's for sure. What is this? What the heck? What the hell? I got an idea. What is this? Canvas. Let's throw it there. Let's see how it looks. I don't like it. Looks like a carpet. I want hardwood floors. Alright. I will heart it though, because I like it. But how do I favorite it? Oh. Yes, I will favorite that. But hey, where was I? Well, this looks good. Download it. What do you mean? Oh my god. Why are they making an option if I can't use it? That looks... Okay. This might be what we're after. But watch how I manipulate this. Free transform, you see? Now we're gonna squash it to make it look like something. Make it look special. You know what I mean? Like kind of like a distressed vibe. Yes. Cheating. Hello, Johnny. We're gonna bring it up more like this. We're gonna tuck it back more in like that. Oh yeah, that looks wonderful, honestly. And then we're gonna put it over here on this layer. Wait, what? What? Alright. How do I okay this? Because I'm bringing it down here. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. But also, I'm gonna lessen it too, because I don't like the way it's looking at me. Now, it looks decent. I'll give it that. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Can it stop doing that, please? Alright. Alright, that looks good. But we're not going to merge it just yet. Alright, that's almost what I'm looking for. That's going to be like... I'm still going to put detail in it, of course. Doesn't make sense for the carpet, though, that's for sure. Maybe I should crunch it more. Crunch in more. Crunch in more. But widen it out at the same time. Because you know what? We can't deal with this. I'm trying to make it even. But it just keeps fighting me. Bink. Alright, that makes more sense. Okay, we can stay with that for now. For now. Look at it. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Thank you for the high five. Whoosh. I don't want to go to a party tomorrow, then don't. We already know what Johnny is. Anyways, look how nice this kind of looks. I'm not messing with this right now. We're going to go back to coloring our physical. That's what we were going to do, because that's what I said I was doing earlier. Ay. Alright. I'll come back to this when I'm ready. Maybe I shouldn't make the wall green. It's too late. The wall is that color. Oh, God. Oh, I should favorite this, too. Favorite! I'll get out of this. Then we're gonna save it. Think. End it there. And then... She's scary. Is she? I'm gonna put this away real quick. Give me a second. I should have put the BRB tag out, but you know what? That's okay. Where she is her. I couldn't get the exact look. I think this is as close as I'm gonna get for the face. I tried to get the face. This is the closest I'm gonna get. I think it's pretty accurate for what we're going for. So you're gonna be reworking for 10,000 years. Skull Guy's color is giving black, muddy green, purple, orange, brown. Well, yeah, this is the older design. And yes, those are the exact colors he has. I'm not sure about the muddy green because I think someone already... The other guy with the hoodie already has that muddy green color. Let me take him out again. I want to see if actually to make sure he has that color as well. He's cool. He's fire for sure. The Obsidian updated look. The paper Integrant updated look. I don't even know if that's a he or she. I don't think I care. But where are we looking for? I need to see. Yeah, him right here. He already has that muddy green hoodie looking thing. He's already beat him to the advantage. We're going to play off his original stuff, of course. But I'm going to do colored pencil because I don't feel like finding the markers. It's annoying. But yeah, we're going to play off his original. I have a story. It's called the Numen's Law, baby. Baby. I'm upset my Spider-Man fell to the back end of the... I'll get it after, if I remember. Where's my to-do list? Whatever, I'll clean up my desk afterwards. Nah, I need to find it now. Cheetah mother. Alright, Chidamada. Chidamada. Shabiga. Chidamada. Chidamada. Yeah, you forgot. Yes, we all forgotten, but now we're gonna remember. You didn't remember that he has her on the hip? Hold on, let me see if I can find the, Let me see if I can find his actual, because he has a chapter already dedicated, so let me just whip that out real quick. It's probably at the bottom for sure. Holy, these things is heavy. God, these things is heavy. God of Clay chapter. Hold on. Anyway. There it is. Found it. It only took... I could, like, gain hella muscle just lifting these packets up. There he is again, actually. You look like this. You look like this. That's probably the latest version. Thank you. You look like this. So, yeah. Worms. Alright, let's get the colors out, baby. The Bullard Bensels. Alright. We're gonna try and take out. First, we're gonna start with a tan. I don't think I erased him enough. I didn't erase him enough. And also, where's my eraser? And I also missed some spots, so that's annoying. Boy, I love the eraser. I don't like getting shots myself. It's not fun. Definitely. Well, I don't get shots anymore, but yeah. I'm beyond that. The beyonder. Boy, I love getting shots. Yeah, it's not even the needle that's painful, it's the injection. That's painful. No one talks about that. It's the injection that makes your arm feel like... I hate that stuff. Like, no, I would not. You're not injecting me with this mystery substance. I'll pass. And I'll be 10 times healthier. Anyway. Do I use guidelines? No. I make my own guidelines, and then I go off of those. Not saying that's the best method, but it is a method. I just look at the structure of things, break it down to what makes sense for me, and that's how I make my own guidelines. I just simplify it for whatever works for my brain. It doesn't work for everyone's brain, but certainly works for me. Hello. Good evening, old chum. But at least the Nile hand thing is done. Because that thing was annoying. And most of that panel's done. So at least I was like debating trying to get out of my bed, but the sleepiness was just... What is underneath? Oh, it's the sticker. Alright. Because most of I was like very tired, but I was like, you know what? My brain was awake, my body was tired again. I just had to put on some anime music real quick. That gets me going too. 50-50 is how I feel. Indeed. Thank you. Telemon. High on Jesus. If you can draw that better, you don't sound like... You can't be high on Jesus and put 666 afterwards. Did I like the art you sent? It was good, some of it. I'm not a fan of the polka dots you did, but yeah. Okay. Polka dots was blinding to my eyes. Yeah. Bruh, what? You asked. You know that polka dots wasn't a good decision. Be honest. Alright. That's enough of that. 50-50. Speak your mind, Anti. I'll give you the floor. And much more. The app only has bright colors. What does that have to do with the way you drew it? That has nothing to do with the way you was coloring that in. That was... I couldn't even... It was painful to look at. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways... I hope they don't have 3 colors, because I do have to try it eventually. That's on the list of to-dos. Not that I'll care as much. I mean, it's just for a one-time deal. Well, either if you're going to make him a mirror... You like to see me do better? I am, because I have a video coming up that's based on that. Anyway. You asked my opinion, and you got offended when you got it. Classic. Anyway. I only speak honesty here. Boo! I should start smelling these more. Oh, sorry. So you can make him become the mirror. Or maybe you should give him a backstory on why he's obsessed with mirrors first. How does he get his powers, or he just has them? These are important questions, mister. I was listening to the art anime type of opening. You know what I'm talking about? Blue Period. Anyway. Honestly, Anti, that's me. I like have a great idea, but that great idea is just like, what did you spend $100 on? That was lame. I'll go first. Or you go. You go first. Anyway. Is this the yellow? Nah, this is good enough. I don't know where his skull is. Where his skull begins or ends. But if I were to make a reflection, man, I'd make short. No, I don't know. If I were to make a reflection, man. What would I do? I think a backstory would fit him the most, to be honest. Because it's a very niche thing. Okay. So, reflection. Does he like to look at him? Are we adding his character like personality? Does he like to look at himself in a mirror, or does he have social identity disorder or whatever, identity disorder, where it's like he looks different to himself every day. He doesn't feel like himself. That'd be fire if he has that with reflections. And then that could be an inspiration to his design. Since he doesn't know what he looks like, he hates seeing himself in the mirror, so he has something that covers himself. Or maybe he just has a broken piece of mirror taped to his face. Some of the best designs are just looking like the guy with the paper bag, the tall dude with the paper bag, that very niche character. He was in a Guilty Gear before. And he has a bag over his face. Designs like that, where it looks like they don't have to have like a unique uniform all the time. You know what I mean? But because some of the best outfits are the ones that just look like they're just put together randomly on the spot, to be honest. And he could be one of those guys. Especially with one that's like reflection. Also, if he has like a day job, that could also aid in his outfit as well. But it'd have to be related to whatever he works at, of course. He hates looking at himself in the mirror. Alright. Those are the ideas I come up with when I have no idea at all. But they help fuel the first idea, or at least get it down on paper. If I were to have a reflection, well, you have to think about the gadgets he has. What type of gadgets would he have to cause multiple reflections? He'd probably have some type of things where he can eject discs of mirrors out of himself, just so he can use them as a reflection. But also, maybe those big mirrors that people have when they're sitting on the beach so they can get like a suntan? Maybe he has something like that on his back as well, when he uses it like a shield, since he was talking about defense. Maybe. Alright, what was his outfit? He's gonna have a purple hoodie, yeah? So purple hoodie, we're thinking about purple hoodie. No, it's gonna be purple and something else. Where's my other purple? Is that the color I lost? Looks like that's the color I lost. So I'm gonna go lightly with this purple. There's many different routes you can go. I just say start drawing your first ideas and get it out now. Then you could switch it up later. I'm noticing I'm making these characters' outfits too intricate. Alright. Make it out of thin air. Well, some characters can do things out of thin air, but they can't do it infinitely. So sometimes some characters that can do out of thin air, like Spider-Man, for instance. He can do things out of thin air, but sometimes he has gadgets to help him in his ability to make it out of thin air. Depends how OP you want to make them. Some characters have gadgets to help their abilities, some don't. I just seen a guy make a video, it was a short. He said on if he was optimal version of Superman, what would he do? He said he'd fly forward, So he can like just spear people with his legs instead of like he'd lay down while flying instead of flying forward facing. He'd also be wearing certain type of things to it was funny, but also dope. I'll show you in Discord when it's done. I'll unban you when you're done, Mr. UFO man. And then I'll ban you again. Mr. UFO, he knows what he's doing. Alright, what was Anti saying? Hey man, I don't make the rules. No, yeah, I do. If I was a villain, I'd be like Aku sometimes. Well, not a lot of people haven't seen it. What's the most expensive thing I have? Depends. My PC, probably. But that's a boring answer, isn't it? This airbrush, other than my PC and electronics, I'd say this airbrush thing I have that was used to help me customize shoes, it never really helped at all because it just was mess annoying to clean and the paint would dry out before I even had a chance to actually clean it properly. But other than that, yeah. I don't like how light green this is, but we're gonna make it light green for this instance. I'd make it a different type of green, like more of like the Johnny type of green he was talking about. But yeah, more like muddy, murky green, if anything. This is good for now. But yeah, it was like an airbrush kit that helped me spray on paint with shoes. It was just annoying to clean up and mix and swap around. I just end up not using it. It just wasted my time, especially with the ones I had to do when I was customizing shoes for people. It's just like, do I want to keep doing this? No, I don't want to keep cleaning that. So I paid $400 for that, but it wasn't worth it because it just ended up wasting my time. And every shoe was different, so even if you took like a thing like that and then tried to like put the logo on, and because I realized the different size of shoes people would order from, the proportions of how the shoe was made would be different, and it wouldn't all be consistent. You think, oh, just because the size is a couple shoe sizes bigger, the stitch work would be the same and the spacing and the way it is. No, it's totally different. And it was annoying. So that's why I had to do different things, and that's why I was better off just doing it by hand, painting it by hand. But what else is the most expensive thing in my room? I'd say the paint also. All if we're including all of it at once. Yeah. But if I really want to say, I'd say all my Numen's Law files. I'm getting rid of stuff, so I don't really have anything expensive, really. Maybe... Have I drank Sprite or Pop Rocks? Yeah, I've tried to... I've done the stupid decision of like, whoa, I should swallow as many Pop Rocks as possible. I was getting blasted. I said, I'm gonna drink Sprite and swallow as many Pop Rocks as possible. Oh, God. It had to be done. I was like, this is... Yeah, it was pain. It wasn't too painful, but it was definitely a sting. A girl with trauma. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, good. Make her a girl character. Yeah, that's perfect. Either one of those girl characters that just are obsessed with their looks, or one that's just like called a butterface all the time, you know what? But they're actually very beautiful underneath. They just glowed up and no one ever knew because she already covered herself up. But yeah, good idea. Yeah, we need more girls. It's hard to make girl characters because we just don't see it that much, and also it's just not our first thought. But yeah, I think my favorite type of character usually are female characters nowadays. Not all the time, but they make like a perfect character because, like Carmilla from Castlevania, Chef's Kiss, Lenore as well, Chef's Kiss. But Isaac was fire, so he beats all of them. Anyway, where was I? See, this would be a dark green and make the orange jumpsuit that I'm about to do look much better. Ugh. Is this a brown? What is this? That's an orange. Oh, wait. I gotta do the... That is a good, accurate description. Yes, it was that. That's what it... That is the perfect description. I was getting destroyed. The same effects was going on. It was getting... This wouldn't be this orange, too, as well. It'd be more of a paler orange. Yeah, maybe this orange. I'm not a fan of this orange right now. But, yeah, this orange would be better. Yeah, I'd be getting blasted, tell you what. I was getting blasted. And I couldn't, like, do nothing or cry because of my own dang fault. Getting blasted. Hey, who said something? Oh. Well, do whatever you wish. Yes, orange is better. Did I just grab the other orange again? That's annoying. Is this that orange? Better not be. Swear to my muffle. Alright. Alright. Dun dun dun. Maybe. Maybe that's her backstory. She punched the glass mirror. She was sick of looking at herself because all the, you know, the way she was treated. So she punches the glass, and then she gets the idea to start cutting herself right there. But I'm thinking it would be more mainly on her arms. Or maybe parts of her... Only a few parts of her face, not too much. Yeah, it'd be mainly on the forearms. And it's a good... If you want to have a teaching topic, then yes, do it. I think serious denote the whatever word I was coming up with. Just think I said something smart. I wouldn't necessarily. You could have that be the lore and not tell people of the lore. You can just show glimpses here and there, you know? They don't, and they can come up with the idea on their own. You know what I mean? You can come up with the idea on their own, you know? You don't have to directly tell people or create the whole scene for it, but it can just be within the lore. You don't have to show it immediately. Like there's gonna be things where it's gonna reference to certain things, but you're not gonna be directly told it. So only if you like dig deep, you'll begin to know, or maybe over the course of time, you'll begin to know. And then people are like, oh, well, that's even better of a character now. Now I understand her. And it's good to provoke these emotions, especially amongst certain, even other different types of characters. Makes them more relatable as well. It's not that dark. It depends how you show it. Because yes, there are worse things, but also it could be like, you know, you don't have to show their origin story. But yeah, it's not too dark for sure. But I think the showing of it maybe like make people like be taken aback a second for sure. You're dark. How about that? If Kix never got his stickers, that would have been the darkest story of all time. Tell you what. Been the terrible tale, that's for sure. Thank you, finally. Thank you, Fire Edits, for the 100. 100! 100! Wow! Oh my god! But yeah. You can make your character as dark as possible if you want to, but you don't have to show it directly. They'll figure it out. Type. And the people that don't figure it out won't have to figure it out. They'll choose to ignore it, and they can. As long as you don't make a whole scene about it, it's not that serious. I would destroy the world. The world. We're drawing this man right here. For anyone, oh, I got it. He's right here. You see him? He's poking his eyes over, trying to let you know he's there, but he's also hiding at the same time. Bing bong. So the funny thing is when this guy spawns, thank you, G-Man. So when this guy spawns, the skeleton guy, he yes, this is my stuff. So the thing is, when he spawns, people are gonna be like scared of him because he looks like a skeleton. They're gonna be like, "What are you? The undead?" And then he's gonna be like, "No, I'm not." He's gonna put on clothes and he's gonna look like a Grim Reaper and he's gonna scare them even more. He's gonna be like a little shy dude. He's gonna put on a hoodie to hide himself, but it only makes him look more like a scarier thing because he's gonna look like the Grim Reaper as soon as he puts his hoodie on. But yeah. He's gonna try and fit in so bad. He's gonna put like a nose on. It's gonna scare people even further. He's gonna put a fake nose on, a fake mustache. But yeah. She looks familiar. Why do you keep saying that? I'm gonna get you. Ocean Man. Alright, let's draw his feet. His bone feet. His cheap bone feet. I don't know what to give his gloves. Maybe it should be like a bright pink or like a minty, like those gardening gloves, the green ones. Or is that just... That's not green gardening. Whatever, we're going to figure that out later. But this green was supposed to be darker. If I make the green darker, I think I can make the gloves brighter. That'd add to the character. But first, I gotta make the green darker. I can't, AAA, I can't. What are you saying? Speak to me. Or else. Yeah, I'm making the green darker. I gotta. I've been way too many years. His name is... What is his name? Calico? I don't know. I might change it. He hasn't been introduced yet, so I don't have to actually... I think Calico was had something to do with like calcium and bones, but I might change his name. I might change his name. I think Calico's fine though, because I don't want to have regular names for the guys. Gotta have the cool names. What's a cooler name than a name that no one understands? Thank you. Calico is a wonderful name. Don't listen to them. But yeah, he's chilling. He is chilling. I mean, we got the blood guy's name Icker, so we can... Anything's on the table, really. Calico likes cats. He likes anything that accepts him. Maybe he's sitting in the rain by himself. A cat comes up to him purring and whatnot. You know what I mean? And he's like, hey, a kitty. At least I'm not alone. You know what I mean? At least he's not alone in the rain. I need a good rain scene. I think his of loneliness would be perfect. What should I do tomorrow? I'm gonna see them there at the party. If you're alone, you're gonna be singled out, so don't go if you're gonna plan on being alone. You need a support system or someone good in your corner, a friend of whatever. I wouldn't even go to the party, to be honest, unless you plan on making a scene. But alright, should I make his boots green or brown? I'm gonna toss it up in the air. Should I make his one boot green or brown? Who sent me a text? Oh, I'm gonna tell her hi. Alright. 5 of my friends, then don't worry. Enjoy yourself. You know? And if they say hello back and don't engage. You know? Who are you there for anyway? Yourself or them? You know what I'm saying? Have a good time, you know what I'm saying? Because what are you doing? In K instead of a C, that is actually correct. I could make it with a K. He has to go to compete with the social order of society. If he Kix doesn't go, he gets singled out. Alright, pink. That looks wonderful. Now, we could draw Vanta in the back here, but she's pretty much... No, where's she? His name's Calico. Alright, we can draw her. Okay, Vanta, baby. Vanta, baby. Vanta, baby. Vanta. Alright. Alright, we're gonna draw her now. 'Cause she is right here. That's her. What do you mean? I think she's gonna have dark blue hair, if I'm honest. It was gonna be black, but I think it's gonna be like black with blue streaks, so I'd rather just draw it dark blue for now. No, I think I want to draw it black, but you're not gonna be able to see if I color it in black. You're gonna miss all the details here. You know, I don't care about details right now. She's just gonna have, I'm just gonna use ink. Yes, I make these characters. They're all mine. Wow. From my series, Numen's Law, which you can read for free on Webtoon. Really dark gray. I could do that, but it, like, for some reason, it's gonna ruin the details. The gray colored pencils do not. I think I'm gonna have fun just shading it black anyway, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna find a fun pen to work with, and we're gonna go from there. And hopefully I don't smudge it. Alright, let's try this pen. Okay. Straight pitch black. Did anyone watch my video I posted all the way through? I'm curious. Anyway, if there's one thing I want to learn from Samurai Jack is the straight usage of solid blacks. The dark blue would look better. But, you know, we already got Oko chilling here with the dark blue and the, you know. Definitely. So, would you like to know of the story? Maybe I need to practice reading it with my eye drifting off while I'm drawing. The story of Numen's Law, wouldn't you? Don't ignore that. I'll just give you the short form version. Let's see if I can read it while coloring in. We're going in for the kill, boys. No, wait. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna avoid ahead of time as well. Because you're not gonna see this hair like this if I just straight color it black. So I'm gonna color highlights of blue now. Let me find. I gotta do the highlights of blue early before I color it in with the black, because it's just gonna ruin it. So, well, it's on the website as well, numenslaw.com. It's on the website when you first click on it. N-U-M-E-N-S-L. This is an A, by the way. Numen's Low. Numen's Law, yes. I'm wearing the shirt, don't you see? Look how glorious it is. Anyway. Where was I? So yeah, I'm gonna have to do some highlights and then color within it. Yes, but it's about integrants coming onto this mysterious planet, and integrants are these elemental humanoids coming onto a mysterious planet, and they're exploring the planet. You're exploring the planet through their eyes, pretty much, and this is a very special, magical, mystical planet. But the whole point of this thing is, you know, what's it about? You know, so when people ask me that question, what's your story about? It's literally about them finding what the story's about. Oh, God. If you want a real adventure of mystery and wonder, Numen's Law, baby. Because that's what I'm... Because I don't like there to be stories that already say what it's about. You know what I mean? Because that takes away from the end goal. I don't want people to know what's going to go on. I just want them to enjoy the ride. You know what I mean? OG Adventure Time style. Samurai Jack style, baby. But, yeah. If you read it all the way through, let me know what you think. And that's if you read it all the way through. But yeah. We're working on it, baby. The remaster's coming soon. For the first chapter. Hot plushy when. I'm never going to hear that. That's going to be like the age-old. Never going to be hearing that. Hop plushy when. Hop plushy when. Alright, we got some highlights in here, but it's going to look weird when I color it in. So maybe I should have done it with like a different type of color. But you know what? That's fine. Make it happen somehow. My series has to get popular, and he'd probably be one of the popular characters. He'd be a legit plushie. I might just use a black pencil, colored pencil. I wanted to color it silhouetted black, but this is fine too. She is the moon goddess of this planet. Alright, where's my black? I gotta get a black colored pencil now. Does this one have it? No, this doesn't even have a black colored pencil. Tragic. Maybe I have some in my regular colored pencils. Hey, hey, hey. I see you, Blackie. I found 2 blacks. Now let's see how this looks. We're going in for the kill, boys. We're going in for the kill. And if it goes bad, I can always just use Sharpie. I'm not worried. I won't be surprised, because nothing surprises me. That's a lie. But nothing surprises me. I'm worried. You've seen the website, or are you looking at the Webtoon itself? Dun, dun, dun. The website's more in depth on the characters, but yeah. Thank you. Dun, dun, dun. It looks not bad, not bad. I think it's more about the way I'm executing it is why it's going to go bad if it does. Not really on the decision itself. It's more so on how I plan on drawing it. Let's see. Does he have Sans powers? I don't even know Sans powers. He's just a smiling dude. That's how. I don't know. I've seen me surprised. Yeah, have you now? I think I'm gonna color this black, to be honest. Yeah, I'm coloring this straight black, guys. We gotta go straight black with it. Straight black! Satsujin. Interesting. RPG vibes. I don't know what you mean, but yeah. Medica, explain. I can always go over it with the blue pencil, so I'm not worried. Oh god, I'm just messed it up. White out. I'll let it dry for a few seconds before I white it out. White out. White out. White out. I want to see how far I can take this pen. It's really fun to use, so. But I just colored into the ear like a dummy. He's like Hollow Knight. Yes, I know of Hollow Knight. I'm pretty sure Hollow Knight was some type of inspiration, but not really. Should I push this pen past its limits? Let's see. Seems like a high ink level pen. But I just am afraid to smudge afterwards. I think coloring in this pattern will give it the texture I'm looking for regardless. If not, we're going with Sharpie, boys. Alright, let me get the 10. See ya! I'll let you know if I like it or not. Check the web. You're not gonna like it for the first few chapters, that's for sure. Anyway, where was I? Can I smudge it? What the hell? Get yourself. Have you painted clay before? Yeah, a long time ago, once. I was supposed to do it again, but I got lazy. Because I had this clay thing we made. Me and my girl made this, made our little things, but she had this little. She made a little cup, and I made her a little teddy bear thing. And I placed it on it, and then we were supposed to paint it, but... I was gonna paint the Enrob, but remember he went bald? The flame hairs fell off. I was gonna paint that. But you know what? We can't get what we want. The emoji makes it freaky. What? Yeah, it does. That's why you love it so much. Uh-oh. Cakes is piecing things together. I knew he was gonna say something after I said that. Yep, you found it. No, yeah. Cakes is putting pieces together. I imagine like the Naruto OG music when it's time to fight and they're figuring things out. I bet 1 penny on it. Well, I don't know. Will you get 1 penny? This pen's going the limits. Well, I would never waste this much ink on a drawing all the time. That's where Najiro does. That's his thing. Waste his whole entire thing on 1 page. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Screw that. Thank you, G-Man. Bro is becoming L. I mean, I'm sitting like him right now. I'm literally sitting like him. This is fun. I bet it does. I bet it does. Mr. Detective. Or informant. Roro Raggy. Like Scoob. Let's get out of here. Yes, I'm right. Puzzling. He's puzzling things. But how far can you puzzle? The Puzzler. That'd be a nice, fun villain. The Puzzler. Alright. I hate coloring off the page. It's making marks. I'm so gonna smudge this. I should have started up here. Uh-oh. Kicks the informant. I made Bora. Did you know? I don't see him. Oh, wait. Let's look. I gotta wake up in the morning. That's annoying. Yes, indeed. Nice colors. You really can only use 3 colors. That's crazy. That's nice, though. Nice pandering overthrown. I'm gonna just save the edges of the hair and then color like this. That's what I should have done. I ruined it by not doing what I said I was about to do. Anyway. He's sure, yeah. He's Enola Holmes. Yes, yes. The lore drop. One's an integrant that came on the planet. He's a bone humanoid with a skeleton head, and this is the goddess of the moon, secretly, and she has a shape-shifting black cat that's on the loose. And his name's Greg. And now, actually, where's the thing? Greg's literally in front, right here. Oh, God. Can you find Greg? He's right there. He's right there. I suppose, Kix. Kix is like just having the time of his life piecing these together. He's having the time. This is the most fun Kix had in like all week. Detective Conan over here. I believe that's what Johnny said earlier. If I win, I need more screen time. What does that even mean? You'll get your screen time. Don't worry about it. Uh-oh. Hook shots being made. I drew him recently, didn't I? But I didn't make it ink. I feel like he deserves a little bit more respect because he's actually a full-fledged, fleshed-out character. I keep drawing people that aren't fully fleshed-out characters. Yeah, that's my problem. I gotta white out that part of the ear again. Good lord. I'm trying to draw this, like... I wish this, pole wasn't in my face. But yeah, it's there. It's making a note. It's in my face. And I love it. I love it. I love this. I love that it's in my face, honestly. I love it so much. Dun, 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 dun. Some nice warm cookies. Hookshot is dead. Yeah, that's what makes this character more special, because you'll never see him ever again. You know what I mean? He's technically a finished character through and through. Her skin's white, though. She has pale skin, just like the moon. But she has a dark side, also like the moon. I might make this headband thing she has on. They'll be like, what is that? She's like, it's my tiara. Someone's gonna be like, that's a lame tiara. Anyway. Or it's gonna be some guy that just glazes her. That is her moon tiara. Alright. Alright, now I can try and add blue, but I'm gonna let it dry a bit. Where's the whiteout I just had? Oh, there it is. I need to put it for this ear real quick. Bink! Gonzo! Alright, where is she? She's gonna have like bluish shading instead of like gray, just to keep it cool. Where's the crack? You're right! The crack! Where is his crack? Show us your crack! Alright, there he is. His crack is out there for the world to see. Alright. Crack has been exposed. The crack. Alright. Stop drawing when I'm trying to sleep. ASMR. Yeah, yep. Indeed it is. Alright, that's better. Alright, crack is out. And it's ready to play. I hate ASMR. Why? I love ASMR. Well, love's a strong word, but don't hate what you don't appreciate. I bet $50. Ew, icky sounds. Well, no one likes the eating stuff. Well, most people don't, I feel like. I don't like the eating stuff, but I do like the other stuff. The eating stuff's a little weird and sensual. I'm not agreeing to that. But everything else, me. I like that. I like the clicky clackies. Not the too much clicky. Not just any clicky clackies. Organized clicky clackies. Good clicky clackies. Smooth, calm clicky clackies. And if anyone watched those brain rot satisfying videos, you're just as bad. Kix is a scammer. Yeah. He said send your Cash App and your bank information. I can make you quick money. I'll color the eye of the line after I get the ear, but it's supposed to be gentle. It's supposed to be like Smorno shading. What colors are horns? Do they have a color? Tell us, love, my love. No, they're just like woman of color. What color is our dress? It was like a dark blue. So I can make it whatever color I want, really. Because it doesn't really matter too much. Maybe I'll do like a... I don't know what color her eyes are, to be honest. It might be yellow. If that makes the most sense. I think she should have yellow eyes, to be honest. Thank you. Have you considered looking into my website? Anyways. Alright, yeah, let's bring these fingies up. Fingerloons are up. Am I right? Bro's already celebrating when he didn't even agree. Because he knows he's right, that's why. Alright. I got my old account set up and I watched the first 2 episodes. I like the character personality so far. Yes, I can't wait till you see the end of it. Or the ending chapters. Because they're really good. If you get that far. He's going to see the progression of the artist. The artistry. Has this been on the whole time? Is that why I'm hot in here? Oh my god. Over here sweating. So stupid. I hate being stupid. Alright. Thank you. Row. I don't know, man. Welcome back, Big 60. There's nothing better than that late night water. Muy bien. We're gonna BRB real quick while I put some colored pencils away. No one agreed on the color of his boot. I think I was supposed to make her eye color yellow, so I'm gonna clean up these pencils first because they're in my way. BRB. Even though I'm gonna be right here the entire time. I also get $50. What is this? A stock? Kicks don't even have $50. Are you betting money you don't have? That's how you end up in debt. That's how you end up institutionalized. That's how you end up losing it all, buddy. That's how you end up working for free for life. You want to do that, Kicks? Do you really want to do that? I'll have her go change her name right now. So we can make $50. If I don't have 50, I have 200 ink. What the heck are you talking about? How does that even make any sense? I'm calling the constable. What are you saying? Alright, we're gonna go back to the digital realm. Hello, welcome back. Have you meditated in a waterfall, Anti? I feel like Anti is gonna have one of those arcs coming up. He's gonna meditate in a waterfall where he's just gonna meditate in a waterfall. That's what he needs. Waterfall meditation. Another BRB. Stop flexing. Let's open this up. Alright, we're back here. Oh god. I want to finish the gummy bear one since it's not, like, complete. So we're gonna do that. We're back here. Nope. We have $200 in cash. We're back, and we just drew his crack. Wait a minute. Yeah, we did. It'll dry. I was gonna... Nah, I don't need to shade that in. We have $200 in cash. Thank you, sir. I have a whole collection of BRB cards. I love to flex my BRB cards. These are worth $200. Someone said I have $200 and I have all your BRB cards for ransom. So we got Penumbra, Flora, Enra, Hop, Plushy Wen, Shard, Purin, Loot, which I'm surprised we actually did, Io, which is actually on the back of my phone, Bora, Hookshot, Penumbra again. So you did. I knew it. He meditated in the shower. Shower thoughts, man. What? Quee. They're like plants. He planted them with his little imbued nonsense. And so, yes, they're not people growing, but yeah, they're basically growing little gummy plants. And it's aiding in his power. But I think the words are going to be right here, and I'm going to move this down here, and the words are going to be up here. So I'm going to leave that empty. Maybe I'll have a couple bugs right here. Nah, maybe not. Maybe, I don't know what he's going to have. I don't want to leave it empty. It looks like it's missing one thing. I don't know what it is. Thank you for whoever sent that. I didn't see it, but thank you, Daniela, for the 100. Oh, you're talking about the dev. Nico Robin. It's a the dev is French. Oui. Je m'appelle Damien. Comment tu t'appelles? Je suis au basket. I can't believe I remember that years later. She doesn't. She only plays when I'm on. Do whatever you want. She's not gonna run you back. Neither am I. All right. Hello, Connor. I'm about to have my own. He's gonna have Make Out Paradise in here instead. Do whatever you want. I can't control your hands. Can't even control your thoughts. This is looking good. Now, I gotta do something more with the floor, obviously. And there's too much of nothing happening over here. So, at least I did the hands correctly this time. I changed the color of the seat, widened his thing to make it look a little bit more even, and we did add the grooves inside the mask. 10 shorts on DOD, what's that? I was playing Roblox earlier today. Like the board games one. Because it's just something to play, I guess. Nice. Damn, you didn't save Hookshot? Tragic, honestly. Get real. Alright, where was I? I have to think where the words are going as well. And the annoying part is I don't think they're all the same size. This is the only one that's like a full piece. Because this one isn't. No, that's a full piece too. What about this one? This one is not. I'd have to enlarge it somehow. I could do that, but I have to draw the shine right here. Ah. Yes, G-Man. Yes, sweet Scientology. I feel like you said that already. Alright, I'm gonna draw some shading on the back to here, but it's gonna be like a different kind. Now, this was the shading, so let's just do this. I think I'm gonna go like... Maybe... we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. One step at a time. One step at a time. One step at a time. Let's use the helpful fill tool. Oh, that helped a lot. Thanks, mate. I need butter. Oh, butter. Oh, butter. Alright, where's this? I gotta make these sharper, though, the shading. I don't even know if it hit all the correct areas. That's the problem. I think it hit all the correct areas. Doesn't matter. I can just do this. Wonderful. And then we got our fly ray right here chilling. What anime is what? That's why he has the UFO thing he keeps spamming. Alright. I don't like this floor. Oh no. Oh no. What did I do, mate? It's stuck to it. Oh no. Well, I can change it. At least the grass is on a different... Oh no. We can change it. Alright, that's good. We took the linen freaking platform I had right here. Look, you can clearly tell it's linen right there. It doesn't look right. Alright, this is supposed to be special grass. Alright, because this area is a special area. Now we're going to take this out of here. And we're going to do something with this a little bit differently. Just a little bit. Your anime hair. Technically anything's anime hair. The Numen badge. Flex your sticker. Anyway. Whatever. Flex! Flex it now! Alright, where is it? So I'm thinking, if I'm going to do this correctly, I need to have another layer, and it's going to be whitish, like very close to white, because that looks stupid. Alright, what else? What do we got here? Maybe I should add some textures. Some underneath textures. Did you hear that? I think I heard textures. What about this? What the hell is even that? Alright. Alright, we're going to see what this does. Let's do it, boys. Oh, he's going to lose his soon. He's flexing. He's flexing. He's going to lose it. He's going to lose it. He's going to lose everything. Maybe I should drop my members only video that I have already. I'm actually drawing in this one. I'm actually drawing. Yeah. I actually drew. Yeah, that's funny. I'm not blabbering this time. Well, I am blabbering, but I actually drew. But I want to delete the blabbering and talk about something else. I got 10 minutes of blabbering. You understand? Did I draw you? You love to self-insert so much. Alright, no. Anyways, where was I? It's like chalk. Maybe I should redesign this whole entire grass section. So it's different, you know? I need to show people what I'm capable of. Not the same old chicken scratch. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to see where this goes first. You know? It's already looking pretty better. If that's even a thing to be said. More better. The lowest, whatever you paid for. Whatever you willingly paid for is what tier he's on. You don't even know what you was throwing out, buddy. We're throwing zingers out there to randos that didn't even know. You don't even know, dude. You don't even know. I'm just happy I got rid of that flannel I had right there. Had a flannel pattern underneath my grass and thought it was okay. I need to log in for that one. You really was throwing $5.99 in the out there? That's crazy. That is crazy, Anti. What are you doing? I need to get my chapter done. YouTube better send me my money. They said December. Liars. They're such liars. I've never been lied to before. We're gonna wait before I try super hard on my views. Such liars. I've never... Apostle's crazy. How many tiers are there? Why do I not know? Damn you. Bro is willy-nillingly. I realize my PC is a cube. Is it a Steam cube? Is it a Gabe cube, as they say? Listen, man. I will trade you 5 rupees for that Steam cube. He has a Gabe cube, Anti. He got the free release. A Big Mac box. Oh, wow. What? I need that Steam cube, man. Yo, yo, yo. Hello. It's me. Peppermiz Animations. Hello, Pepper. Peppa. The thick time. Pepper, Pepper. It's me, Grass Pig. You now have to touch grass even for 1 millisecond, or you can draw grass and touch it. Well, thankfully I'm drawing grass right now. Where's the other grass? Nope, that's not grass. Yeah, baby, we've been drawing grass for years. It's a crappy PC. Oh well. Hooked on it. Oh yeah, what chapter you on, buddy? What are you feeling? How you feeling about it? Don't hype me up. Don't glaze me. I need actual thoughts. Anyways, oh, had me tripping. He's tripping on you. I've been tripping, I've been sipping, this was out of control. You got me tripping. Got me tripping on you. The character is missing a shadow right here. You're talking about, yes? No, what's gonna go here is a summoning portal to where she can destroy the earth. No, I'm adding shadows at the end. I'm not worried about it. I don't want it to get in the way of me doing the grass or whatever I'm doing. None of the characters have shadows yet, besides the bears. That's because that one was finished. But none of them have shadows. I'm not even showing the other ones. He doesn't even have a shadow yet. Yes, shadow comes absolutely last. Out of 9,992 streamers. Yes, thank you. I am the grass. The grass. I tell people in here to touch grass all the time. But do they listen? Sometimes. Sometimes. I got a good first chapter done, and the fights are pretty good for the first. Usually it sucks from an inexperienced drawing, but it's actually good. Thank you. I wasn't good when I first started. I'm still a little rocky, but if there's one thing I try to do on the best is the fighting, like the choreography, because that's what I think I do best, trying to get the motions down. But, because I can visualize in my head pretty damn well, all things considered. But other than that, the vision's there, of course. The vision. We're worried about the vision. But yeah, I got better choreography coming up. Don't you wait. Can't you wait? No, Primes is going to have good choreography. Icarus, he's going to be all blasting his power everywhere, so I'm not sure. But thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. At least it's somewhat consistent. Do I have another? What's the best fight in my thing so far? I don't have great ones. Besides, like, maybe Lutz is pretty fire. I'd say Loot. I like his the best. Boars would be the best with Piran if I had done it later on in the... Because you'd have a better visualization of... Alright, boom. That looks pretty good for now. Why is it white? Because the grass is shiny, because it's right next to the magical lake. That's why. Look in the Discord. Oh, you'll catch up fast. There's only 21 chapters. Oh yeah, also there is the extras. Don't forget the extras. Where's the extras? You got the extras too. They're right here. Oh my drink almost spilled. Almost spilled my drink. Anyway. The NL extras, remember. Those are just quick snippets though. Quick side snippets. Alright, I'm going to give you a random selection of names. Choose one. 2-time. Shedletsky. Eye Trapped. John Doe or Pretty Princess. I like 2-time. 2-time is what it is. 2-timed. What is Forsaken? Still, it would be realistic when you add the shadow on the hay bale. The shadow's on the hay bale. Oh, you're talking about here? You're right. I guess I can add that. I guess. I guess. I guess. I've dabbled in Forsaken. What is Forsaken? 2-time no good outlaw. I made Nile. Okay, let's see what you did. That's kicks. Anyway, where is this? Oh, actually, the colors did it quite nicely. That's Nile after one too many moonshine. A Roblox game. I might have played it. The little hut, it's made out of the hay bale stuff, but the grass is growing over it, so it's not really going to cast a shadow. This part is going to cast a shadow, if anything, but the grass is growing over it, so it's not, you know. Maybe I should exaggerate the grass if that's what I'm going to do. Maybe I should do that, because if it's causing confusion... Yeah, I'm going to do that because it's not making any sense. Let me just do that real quick. I feel like doing it. We're going to erase it for now. I'm going to make a new layer. Watch this, fellers. Watch this. It's going to show the grass is... Wait, what color is this? The grass is going to grow over because some people aren't getting. And I got to be the same pattern of the grass that's right there as well. Otherwise, it's not going to look right. So we're going to have it pressed up even higher. No, I was already thinking it. You just confirmed it, so I'm doing it now. It's out of your control this time. Should be higher grass because she don't be trimming it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is gonna go. We gotta strategically place this grass. Yeah, that's good. We'll come back to that. I'm not sure how I feel about... Nah, I'm not feeling that. That's just out of control. Christmas, I'm both happy and sad about it. Me too. Thank you. Maybe I should have a cross one. Maybe I should have a thin one too. Come in there like. Okay. I think this is going to get the point across. We just gotta. What time is it? I got time. I gotta wake up early. God dang it. I gotta go to bed soon. Yeah, a lot of people do draw on their phone with their fingers. I should finish this up tomorrow. I gotta see how much time I got left to sleep. Even though I did take a nap already. Let me see. This is fully charged. So I got... Oh, I should be going to bed soon. No, Black Friday's not. It's a scam. Don't even trust it. Anyway, where was I? Let's take... Alright, now this... We're gonna bring this back, right? We're gonna erase this line. Now we're gonna bring over here. We're just gonna erase this stuff because we're not feeling it. I got 13 minutes. I'm gonna give myself 13 minutes. I need a coffee tomorrow. I should have bought one pre-hand. But you know what? Who cares? Gotta go. See ya. Have a good night. Have a good night. I'ma tuck you in. Alright, what are we doing? Black Friday is when there's a deal, a day out of the year where everything's on sale crazy, supposedly. There's a tracker for things online for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and it shows you like when actually things go on sale. Because a lot of times they jack up the prices the week before. Or the month before they jack up prices. So when they go on sale, because they know people are watching or whatever, they sell it at the premium, a new premium, which was the price it was before. So be very vigilant, fellas. It's easy to get scammed, even by the big corporations. They're the ones who do it the most. But yes. Anyway. Mark my words, fellers. I do not lie, nor do I buy. Alright. Gray Friday. I don't even know how to call it Black Friday. Feels racist. Anyways, where was I? I should erase that part too. I gotta erase that too. That sucks. Stay vigilant. Oh no. Well, I gotta color this. Whatever. We're putting a part of this. I don't care what you say to me. I'll erase the other parts after. Just don't look at it. No, I should probably erase it now. Because what if I miss a spot? You know what I mean? Yeah, erase this. Erase this. Erase this. What is even this? Alright, whatever. What's in there? I don't like that. What is that? Dude. Alright. Dude. Alright. Get these stock bars out of here. when I'm drawing. Get these no good doing, risk taking. 1 or 2. What was your first drawing? I'll throw one of my first drawings out there. I wouldn't say it's my first, but where is it? Somewhere down here. Something like this. Yeah, baby. Look at me, developing the lore. This is gonna be an actual scene still. What comment? The drudging. You probably do. You don't even know it. You just gotta lock in a little bit, you know? How do you restore a comment? Thank you for the 100. And this was probably 3 or 4 years ago, actually. See, look at my characters, and look at them now. Look how far we've gotten. See, this guy is literally right here on the side. Thank you, thank you. So, yep. First sketchbook before I started the... Yeah, baby. There's Purin. He didn't change much. So whoever read this... That's a terrible... That name has to go. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate the trophy cake. But yeah, we were so trash, bro. And actually, it's not bad. I went for a style that was easy at the time. So it looked very intentional, I'll say. It looked very intentional. But you could tell I was trash. Anyway. It's okay to be trash. Doesn't even feel like that long ago, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I just... Whatever, dude. Sniffle. Alright. We still is trash, gang. Alright. Appreciate the love and affection. Wow. $300. Good drawings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. I just seen an artist. You think you can beat him? Probably not. Depends. If I try really hard, it depends. The difference is I don't think there's an art thing that I can't do. Like, if you tell me go do this, I probably could do it. But it'd take a long time. It would take a long time as someone who's professional. Where's my best piece of thing I like to flex all the time? Where's my drawing that I flex all the time? Where's my flex? Okay, so this, right? I did this right around the same time I was doing this. Do you understand? I did this around the same time I was doing this. This is because I wanted to do it. So it took me probably like the whole day to do this. Because I used tons of references. No tracing, but I used tons of different references just to see what I wanted and to draw it. This was because I didn't know how to draw the body on my own without references. But... Oh. Manga art. Am I better than him? Probably not. I don't know. I don't pride myself off of skill. Because I know there's countless better than me. There are countless better than me. But it's usually a matter of how much time you spend. Not really I'm sure. If he has more views... How long has he been doing YouTube for? I like to compare myself to other YouTubers, so... or YouTuber artists. It gives me a threshold, you know? Like, oh, I can reach that. We'll change the likes. I don't see that. I see 39. Get that horde number out of here. Get that horde. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're very cartoony. Oh, no, not that one. Yeah, look at them. This is the cartooniest you're gonna get, baby. But yeah. Where was I? Alright. The thing is, the reason why I chose this style is I can get more for my money in a sense where it's like I can get as much creativity out with this type of art style. So that's why I chose this art style. Because I can do more with it. It's like you're finding the perfect threshold between how serious you want it to be taken and how serious it is. And if it's too kiddie-ish, it won't read well. But if it's a little bit better, a little bit, you can still get that same vibe. But even so, I'm accidentally increasing the skill input, and it's making things go a lot longer than it should. But if I can, why not? But nice. Yeah, Anti's better than me, but he colors my stuff. So that shows the hierarchy of what's going on here. Oh, God. That's the hierarchy right there. Classic, ain't it? What is this? What is this? Get this out of here, dude. I mean, I agree. But yeah. Like, my favorite series, one of my favorite series, has debatably, some might say, not even good art. And it's Samurai Jack, so... And Adventure Time when it first started. I love that stuff. But that was before when it went into the story mode, but... That was my cup of tea. You know what I mean? So, yeah. You're still trying to find art styles you like. Well, just like how I started with Adventure Time style because that was the easiest one to do at the time. Then I started tacking on things as I got better from different other artists that I like, whether it was like the lines, the way they drew the lines, the sharp angles, the way they had like this little sketchy tone to it, the way the roundness was in some of them, the way they did their highlights. But if you're trying to do something long term, I wouldn't go super advanced. Especially if you're still learning, and also, especially if you want a lot of chapters. Because I was coming out with a chapter a month, and that was not that bad. That's pretty doable, especially for my art style. But imagine I did like a super crazy manga style. Not only would it take me a lot of time to perfect it, but also I wouldn't come out with a chapter till like the next year. I wouldn't have a chapter out in a year. And you don't know how good something is until you put it out there. So yeah. Yeah, I mixed manga-ish. I'm putting like manga-ish, a little manga touch on my cartoonish stuff. So yeah. Anyway. But I do like comedy in my stuff as well. So I think a good comparison is Scissor 7. But yeah. Hello, new Mimosa. Mimisa? Mamisa? Not even paying attention. But yeah, just go with stuff you like, do what's doable, and then add on different pieces. You know? Alright, this is good for now. I'll do the shading on this later. I gotta go to bed. I gotta wake up early and do my other stuff. But yeah, check the website. That's not the website. This is the website. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Hey, how do I scroll up? What's going on here? Oh. Anti's still on the team menu. That's funny. Anyways. Hey, where's the stuff? Did it delete? What do you mean character sheets? Did something delete on here? Am I tweaking? What the fuck? Why is it not on here? Hey, it's not on here. Hold on a minute. I gotta fix something. Mimosa Mimi. Your name's Mimosa. Don't you know? What is going on, dude? Why is it not showing up? I gotta see on my other phone. 1 second. Oh, they're top of the page again. They changed their name, though. Did you notice that, Anti? They changed their name. It's not Numen's Law anymore. It's MN Law. You notice that? They changed their whole name up. Anyway. Oh, there it is. Why is it not showing up on the website? That's stupid. It's pissing me off. Alright, whatever. Am I stupid? What's going on? Oh my god, stop being weird, dude. They bought the space. Yeah, I know they did. But that's not even their name anymore. Why is it not there on the phone, but it is right here? Alright, something's up, but I'm not fixing that today. I'll fix it another time. I'll fix it another time. Well, gotta go to bed. I'm out of here. Add my Nile to the website. Where's the fan art? Should I do that? I gotta add this one first. I gotta add some. Which ones didn't I add? There's some that I need to add. See, remember when Caleb said he couldn't draw and he comes out with this fire banger? That's fire. What is he talking about? I gotta add this too. Alright, we gotta add some of this stuff in here. I gotta add that as well. Gotta add this, of course. But let's add this one. Think. Oh wait, I took that folder away. Look at Johnny's thing. That's terrible. I'm doing this tomorrow. I don't got time for this. I'd have to. It wouldn't be able to be 360. Anyway, I'm out of here. This draws better than half the chord. Exactly. What is he doing, man? You can't do that. Well, fellers. I'm gonna go to bed. I have a few hours to get.